My Fund and Futures recently came out with 3 new plans: the Scale, the Core, and the Pro account. And with the Scale plan, they've already released another update, which is going to be a game changer. Now, you're going to want to stay tuned to the end because I'm also going to give you guys another update. So the main differences between all these accounts, the Scale, the Pro, and the Core account, is really going to be based upon the payout policy. All the accounts have the same rules in order to pass. The Core plan is going to be the cheapest of all My Fund and Futures accounts. And with my discount code right now, you can get this account for only $72. So let's jump over and go right up here to the FAQ. From here, I want to go ahead and click on Scale. Now, when we click on Scale, go right down to the Scale plan. And when you scroll down here real quick, I really want to draw your attention down here towards the payout policy. And the payout policy we're going to be dealing with in this example is going to be the 50K Scale account. Now, let's talk about what are the requirements in order to be able to request a payout from My Fund and Futures. Well, a trader not only has to pass the evaluation, but once you get put into a live SIM-funded account, you have to have 5 winning days where each of those days are more than $100 of profit, or at least $100 of profit or more. Now, the minimum payout request is going to be $250. So you cannot request anything less than $250. One thing to note though, whenever you request your payout with My Fund and Futures, regardless of how much drawdown you have in the account, the drawdown will move all the way up to $50,100. So let's say you've made $500 of profit and you still have $2,000 of drawdown, but your account balance is only $50,500. Well, if you try to take out $400, that's going to bring your drawdown to $50,100. So be very careful when you go to request a payout. And once you've had 5 payouts, they'll move you to a static account with a $3,000 balance. Now let's talk about, this is going to be the real kicker out here. In the Scale plan, they call it the Scale because each payout, you can increase the amount of money you're able to take out the account. For instance, on the first payout, you can take out $1,500. On the second payout, you can take out up to $1,750. And then all the way through the 5th payout, you have the ability to take out a maximum $3,000. Now, that sounds good, right? And that depends, because if you come right up here to the Core plan and we scroll on down to the Core plan and look at the payout policy, notice the maximum you can request from the account is only $1,000. So when you compare that to the Scale plan, it looks much better. But one thing you want to be mindful of is there is a big price difference. The Scale plan for the 50K account is $127. In the Core plan is $77. And this is assuming that you're not using promo code Mike at checkout. If you use my code, you'll get an extra few % off when you go to checkout, and it's a way for you guys to go ahead and support the channel. Well, now let's talk about the big update out here. If we go right up here to FAQ and we go ahead and we type in Flex right here, Flex 50K Scale add-on. Now, what's going to be beautiful about this is for a limited time, at least right now, I don't know how long it's going to go on for, but you have the ability to add on the Flex plan. And when we scroll down here real quick, I want to show you guys, when we look at how the payout policy works, you still have to have 5 winning days. Each day you must make over $100 to be eligible for a payout. But here's where it gets a little bit different. A trader can then request 50% of the net profits per payout up to $6,000. So if we go back and visit real quick, instead of being able to take out $1,500, we can now be able to take out up to a maximum of $6,000. Now, that does not mean you have to take out $6,000. It just means you have the ability to, if you made enough in the account. You still have the same 80-20 split. The minimum payout you can take out is $250. So how do we go ahead and add on this Flex plan? Well, I'm glad you asked, because once you come right over here to checkout, notice right here under the Scale plan, if we click on the 50K account, you'll see right here where it says Flex add-on. Make sure that is highlighted when you go to checkout. This is not retroactive. If you already have an account, you cannot go ahead and add this to your account after the fact. Now, if you had a 100K account, notice there is no Flex plan add-on. The Flex add-on is only good for the 50K account. 150K account, we do not see that either. And if you come right over here to the Core plan, also, we do not see the Flex plan added. So for right now, the Flex plan is only added in the Scale plan. But wait, I know what a lot of you guys are saying. Well, Mike, I don't want to trade the Scale plan. I don't want to pay $127 for an account. I want to trade the Core plan is there a way where I can get a payout request of more than the maximum of $1,000? If we look right here, Matt Leach has already teased this out here on Twitter, where the flex option is coming to a core plan soon. So now instead of being able to take out a maximum of $1,000 like we see right here, we will now be able to take out a maximum of $3,000. Now, breaking news, I had to go ahead and take this video down from YouTube and re-record it because My Funded Futures now has a flex plan add-on for the core account as well. So if we come right up here to the FAQ, we type in flex, and now we can go to the flex core add-on. We scroll on down, and as we go ahead and we look, we can see all the payout requirements are exactly the same as what we talked about earlier. But now you can see we have the ability to take out as much as $3,000 per payout cycle. And earlier in the video, when I showed you, we only had the flex plan add-on available in the 50K account for the scale plan. 100K, 150K was not there. Now in the core account, we can see there is a flex plan add-on where now we can go ahead, where now traders have the ability to be able to request up to $3,000. So let me know in the comment section down below, which account size do you guys like best? The pro, the scale, or the core accounts with My Funded Futures?